Morning, everyone. NWA Prepper here. I want to talk to you today about gun shows. Now, we may wander into prepper fairs and self-reliance expos and things, but gun shows. Guns are not the guns are very important to security and procuring food to a prepper. Firearms are important to me as a citizen, but they are not all that there is to me. Now, I know some people in the survivalist world, I guess not really so much that, but kind of, and in the prepper world, that their number one most important preps are having 10,000 rounds of ammunition, or having 10 rifles and 10 shotguns and 10 handguns, or whatever those numbers are for them. Firearms are important. I believe in firearms. I believe if you do not have a firearm on you right now, I wish you would. I wish you would go get training, learn to use it, and become comfortable carrying it, and carry it at all times. But I do not feel that way, because I think at 3 o'clock today, patient zero is going to start spreading the heebie-jeebies around, and zombie apocalypse is going to start. I want that because I want you to be safe for the crackhead that sees that you may have a wallet and wants to come get you, and is not afraid to cut you or shoot you or club you to get it. I want you to carry a firearm to defend yourself from people that would do you and other people around you harm. I like firearms. And I am going to go this weekend. I'm going to the local gun show, as I regularly do. I seldom miss at least visiting one, because there is a lot going on there that I like. There are people that I'm usually comfortable with, usually, not always. I look for deals, because I can tell you right now, I cannot get the money to buy a new firearm. So why am I going to a gun show? I go to the gun shows, number one, because my friends, my like-minded people, we like to do that. And that's something we can do together that is not just chopping firewood, not just storing rice and beans, not just, doing comms class or first aid class. It's something we can do that we enjoy to walk around, and we like to go, oh, look at that, oh, look at this. And several of the people in my life, I have learned if I liked them or not, or wanted to continue building a friendship, or kind of stall for a while on how they deal with crowds and other people, and the conversations that come up in that type of social setting. I also get to walk around and see and listen to other people and go, wow, that guy seemed to know a lot about that firearm, and that's cool. I could ask him a question. Or this salesman is selling, he's got his firearms over here, but over here he's got bags and packs, and that's cool, and I like that. Well, this guy over here sells optics, but he also sells some flashlights, and this guy over here sells body armor, but he also sells first aid kits. And that gives me an idea to see perhaps new things as far as load-bearing equipment, as far as first aid stuff, which lets me have conversations, which has connected me in the past with like-minded medical professionals. That is wonderful. I like medical professionals as a general rule, and I want them around. You want them around. If you get injured, yes. Jimmy Joe that's in your mag, who, was a combat medic in the Army, in the 90s, is great. He's important. He's awesome. But those skills could have perhaps got a little bit of rust on them. Takes a little bit longer for him to recall something. Some of his first aid equipment may deteriorated a little bit. How often does he look through his first aid kit? Probably the best person you want around for a gunshot wound if he had any combat time. So there's super positives, but there's some negatives as well. Where if you get somebody who works in the ER every day, day in and day out, they're going to be faster. They're going to be up on new techniques and new products and advancements in medicine. Just like, cars have changed through the years, medicine has changed. Even in my career, there are medications we used on the ambulance and the birds that they don't even carry them anymore. It's not a matter of, there's something better. They don't even carry this medicine anymore. This drug is not on the ambulance. They do not carry this drug in the helicopters. So it's nice to have people that are kind of up to date with any of your skills. But gun shows are also a place where I can come across good deals. I like good deals. I want bargains. I want to also build relationships with the people that have those products. There is a gentleman who is a wonderful guy, and I haven't talked to him, so I'm certainly not going to name him, but he was in emergency services support, a different division of the department that I worked in. So he had a different job. His job was pre-safety, inspections and things like that, which is way more difficult, in my opinion, to know all those regulations and safety rules and guidelines and things. Well, he's also a dealer at a gun show because he enjoys it. It's his hobby. Well, he's retired now, so it's what he does. But because of the relationships I've built with him, one of the knives that I love, the Moray knife, which is relatively inexpensive anyway, he's a dealer for those, and he lets me buy them at a lower price than even they already are, because we built a friendship, a kinship, a relationship at a gun show. We knew each other before, but we didn't know that side of ourselves. And now that we know it, it's even better for me, and I do the same for him with some packaged foods that I sell. It's just a wonderful deal. And I would never have even known him or known that we had things in common if it wasn't, or I don't even know where I'm at, if it wasn't for going to gun shows. Cap Gun, who's been on my videos before, and his wife I would not have known them as well if it wasn't for gun shows. I just wouldn't have. So I don't know, it's just important to me. So get out check them out. Even if you're not going to buy a firearm, go out there to check things out and look for more. Look for gear, look for people. You may never know. There may be some widget or gadget there that you've always thought would be nice, but you couldn't afford it, and then it's there for $10. Like-minded people sometimes go to gun shows, so check them out. I think they're worth your time. I think they're worth your $10 to get in, or $12. It upsets me too. I hate paying that much to go to a show, but sometimes it's necessary, and I think it's worth it in the end. Let's get ready.